Okay, so my speedrun glitch did not work. But it's okay, we're still speedrunning today.
They're watching the VODs, maybe they think it did.
I tried rolling my Nintendo 64 controller to make Link go backwards or whatever it is to get us to that's the way that you get the ultimate speedrun GSL, is you try to glitch him through and he goes straight into the final game with stats. But it's okay, we still might get a world record here today.
It could be. Stats versus SOS, this could be fast.
Listen, I'm getting older. I want this to slow down. Okay? I'm 34. I would like to have a slow, drawn-out PvP, but I don't know if I'm going to get it.
Gosh, I haven't seen a slow and drawn-out PvP in a very long time.
Yeah.
Someone is going to go either like DT or proxy a Stargate, 100%. SOS, of course, is the ultimate PvP player. He's favored. That doesn't mean he'll win. We have no idea what's going to occur here.
This is so cool that we have this match here and for this phase of the tournament.
Whoever
I can't
wins
believe we're going to eliminate one.
Is against Zest in the next round.
Oh, so sick.
So,
okay, we're going to start this off on Catalyst. I cannot wait to see what these guys are going to do. You have the most orthodox versus the most unorthodox in all of Protoss happening right here, right now.
Match 1. Fight! Splice. Stats. Jin Air Green Wings. SOS.
of course, you cannot proxy your gateways in this matchup or depths will kill all your probes. So, gotta start it off standard. See where it goes, though. When that Cybernetics core finishes, you definitely can get some proxy Stargates and whatnot.
We got a Baneling here. What did that sign say? I actually didn't catch it.
I didn't see it.
Oh, sorry, dude, with the sign. We don't know. We didn't see the sign. Sorry. All right, guys.
Yeah.
This is a little bit weird. We're going to have one of these guys eliminated. This feels wrong. I guess this actually really is like where we're at. It's like round of 16. It's like, yeah, well, we can't have both stats and SOS. We're trying to figure out who the best player in the world is. It's like, oh, what?
Jeez.
Are you serious?
SOS has a pretty
you better
decent
believe it.
record.
This game's been around for a while. People are pretty good. Well, I don't know what to expect here.
No, PvP right now is, it's pretty wild, to be honest. There's so many mind games going on and trying to sneak your tech and get those probes and do really powerful timing pushes and things like that.
Honestly, StarCraft 2 PvP is one of the most complex matchups as far as like the first 5 to 10 minutes go.
Yeah,
like there are so many different ways the game can go, so many different responses, so many ways to hide and disguise what you're doing.
The game gets decided super fast.
Yeah.
A lot of the time. Now, there's a Stargate in stats as main, so not uncommon. This could mean Phoenixes. It could mean Oracle. A lot of times Oracles get proxied currently, but don't know if that's going to be the case.
Okay, two Stalkers about to collide. Probably not worth it for either side to really try to stick it out there and try to win that fight.
More Stalkers being made for SOS, so there's definitely a chance we see a third gate go down.
Do you feel like right now Stats is a better player than SOS is? Like within this month or two?
Oh, well, currently definitely there's a lot of things about his play that are better. So yeah, I would generally call him a better player, but like for instance, if we put them in the finals of BlizzCon together, I'd bet on SOS every time.
Oh yeah, I like how you put that.
Like, but I think overall you have to call Stats a better player. He wins more.
SOS's approach to the game is so unique. By the way, SOS winning that skirmish there, but maybe overextending a little bit here.
Yeah, just slightly. Loses an extra Stalker right there, but he's got his proxy Stargate right? So there's oracles
Yeah.
being made by Stats and a third gateway.
A lot of this will depend on. Okay, wait. Is this gonna just fly right over that? Hold on.
No.
Nope.
Barely not.
Okay, because sometimes it really does come down to, okay, like, when did you find the Stargate, and are you actually going to make Phoenixes out of it now? That you see that.
This is so funny. That thing almost ran into those stalkers.
Yeah.
Instead,
in fact, SOS is branching out to try to possibly catch exactly that and missed it. And also missed the probes.
Oh, he's waiting for his second oracle now. This is so funny. Oh my god.
The mind games.
Yeah.
They're both being sneaky guys.
Well, when
No
double oracle
yet.
flies in, you're going to lose a lot.
No expand yet over here for Stats. Stats is really just powering up on one base.
Yeah, the fact that he has gone 3 gates in this game and he made 2 oracles and hit them here and
going
here
for
they
Robo.
go. Oh man, this is insane damage.
Things are going to die really quickly. Yeah. Whoa! This is so much.
Yeah.
So many kills so fast.
10 kills, and he's been making a ton of units, and he's getting a Robo without a
more kills
Nexus.
than there were seconds in that attack, Ro.16.
Yeah. Now look at this. It's time for the shoe to be on the other foot.
That's right.
What a weird day that we have.
Okay, so this is our reality right now.
Oh, he's misclicking
Oh my
these.
god, this was not executed correctly.
No.
He's just been completely bullied out of there.
The Stalkers came up really quickly as well, so he was never going to get as many, but he could have gotten at least
like
2 more probes.
SOS was like attempting to preempt some of these oracles from coming in, but Stats, fortunately for him, kind of navigated that perfectly around, and so they got more kills, but it seems like Stats keeps making every move first, and at least getting the benefits that come with that.
Yeah, but SOS actually got his Nexus so much quicker. It looked like Stats might be going all in or something, but I guess he was afraid of an all in maybe from SOS. He's made his own Nexus now.
Are you serious? Look at that.
How?
The scouting paths have like drawn a circle around where that hidden Stargate is. And again, Oracle's come into here. 5 kills, very nicely done. 1 Oracle's taken out.
Yeah, gets that recall off. Saves that last Oracle. Finally, he's going to see it. He's like, oh, that's where it was.
Yeah,
Okay.
now I know.
That's so funny.
So, SOS got his Nexus up way earlier, but there's no probes mining there right now because both these guys are so cautious about being hit so hard.
He's got
It's so
one
funny.
probe
They're
advantage.
doing like the same thing to each other.
A lot of it, yeah.
Now they might be pushing each other here. SOS is going to come out. I think he almost has to do that because the Stargate's in the middle of the map.
Look at this. Oh my god. Just like flying units flying past each other and stuff. What
It's so crazy.
Today is just so weird. It's a lot of stalkers. I don't think you want to attack into there. No, Stats gains the advantage again. It's pretty serious damage.
Yeah.
2 stalkers are not going to stop that at all.
I mean, all Stats has to do is not die here, although that might be a real issue with the Phoenix picking up that Immortal. You need that to try to take out those Stalkers.
That was a great usage of that Phoenix.
Yeah, can SOS try to curb this? There's more Warpins coming.
The shield battery actually doing a little bit of work there, keeping that Phoenix alive for a long time, and it looks like he will end up holding.
Okay, well, this basically means that SOS is dead.
Yeah.
GG.
All right, so Stats takes game 1. Looks like SOS going to take a breather here, rips out his earbuds.
Stats feeling pretty confident. This could be a big day here for Splice as they both move on.
Yeah.
I gotta say, Stats really is a guy who just keeps developing. He is like on the forefront of Protoss. He's figuring it out for all of us Protoss people out there.
Yeah.
And he's at the point in time where, I mean, it's funny because I generally talk about how Stats is pretty standard and safe, and you know that's usually true. He's showing that he can really outwit, outsmart someone like SOS, who's conquered the world not once but twice. Pretty sick.
Well, I think one day that will be Stats' title as well. Okay, going into Dreamcatcher. Stats' pick. I don't think that makes too much of a difference here, though. So it's got to step it up if we want 3 Jin Air players in that next round. Of course, Trap lost in the decider previously. We almost had a half round of 8 heavy and half Jin Air.
Big match here with the 2 big teams right now. Splice and Jin Air.
Match 2.
Stats versus SOS.
Fight.
Let's see what happens. Our game's loaded up. Let's go.
Splice. Stats.
He's always wiggling. He's always bouncing at the start of the game.
Jin Air Green Wings. SOS.
SOS not a wiggler.
Nothing to wiggle about.
That's what we're here to decide. May the best Protoss take it all. Artosis, I feel like our games have been so action-packed, so crazy that we don't normally have the kind of like downtime banter that we occasionally, we're kind of used to doing, because a lot of times games develop in a normal fashion, and we're trying to make the show not as repetitive, and keep it fun. But you were talking about Grubby a while back, and I want to tell everybody, about I don't think I've ever even talked to you about this, but so there was a period, guys, where it was StarCraft 1, and then the new game came out, it was Warcraft 3, right? So our Artosis and me are like StarCraft 1 guys. Now, Warcraft 3 got all the attention, all the money. Pro gamers made, in some cases, like hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, okay?
Money. Ridiculous money.
And so there was this
way back.
This is when there was actually a divide. Like, you have to imagine it like it's like, how like MOBAs now, it's like no one will shut up about which MOBA's better. It's like I can't even like watch any MOBA without somebody being like, this is the real game, I think this is the better one. But at a time when Warcraft 3 and StarCraft 1 were out, it was like they both had big pro scenes.
Yeah.
Right? So Grubby...
Well, I mean, Warcraft had 16 pros that were in every tournament, if that's what you mean.
Hold on. So you're getting ahead of me. You're getting ahead of me. So you understand that, like, Artosis and me, as people that were StarCraft 1 guys, we had no money.
Zero.
Okay, we were so broke.
Yeah.
Okay, we were just doing what we loved. We're doing fine now, but at that time, we had no money. And you meet these Warcraft 3 guys, and they're like, I don't know, I'm living in wherever I want in the world, and people want my autographs. Like, we're like StarCraft guys. I'm like, well, I eat a lot of ramen. And to watch the way Artosis would talk to Grubby, where you go, Grubby, your game is like not that good and it doesn't require that much skill. You're like, and it's like he actually generally found you like really funny, because you're just like this guy. You're like, all your clothes are old and shitty because you're poor. And you play StarCraft 1. He's like, we can't like afford to have gym memberships because we're StarCraft 1 players. Yeah. But to watch how you would talk to Warcraft 3 pros and talk down to them was possibly the funniest thing I have seen you do. And make fun of their game.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It was hilarious.
I meant every word.
Okay, I'm sorry. I wanted to tell that story. This game's already picked up. We have, again, a moment where there's soccer's fighting in the middle of the map. And SOS putting on some pressure over here to the entrance of Stats' base.
Yeah, and he just got in with 2 adepts. So that's bad news right now for Stats. A lot of probes going to end up going down here. Look at that. 5, 6. Ouch. So that'll be it. 6.
Okay. Oracle coming up next. We got Blink coming down here for Stats. Right now, SOS leaning on SOS leaning on Stats pretty hard here.
Yeah, he did a lot of damage there overall. Like, he even killed it shield better that was actually at the entrance. I didn't realize that. But he's sent out an Oracle, and I believe there was a shield battery making that got canceled. So suddenly he gets a lot more pro kills. Look at 3 more. Saves the Oracle as well. Very nice. He knows that Blink is on the way. So it's not like it's going to be a big issue for him to make some Immortals.
Okay, another Oracle coming out here. This has been a theme with these two. Kind of amassing those Oracles to try to snipe down probes with, you can basically one-shot them when you got 2 Oracles here, which makes, especially in the last game, Stats was super cautious about overexpanding. Even SOS getting his nexus up earlier was like, I'm not going to put probes here. I mean, I'm glad I've claimed this, but I'm not going to utilize it yet.
Yeah, getting out a few Immortals here, it looks like a big advantage for SOS overall.
Yeah, I like the way that SOS is steering this game so far. Like,
stats, I'm not sure what the exact plan is going to be. Like, maybe he's going to try to get a blink into the main base. He can't really fight at the shield batteries.
He's just expanding later right now.
Oh, okay.
PvP is funny like this. I mean, Protoss in general in StarCraft 2 has this interesting factor about, okay, when did he start making Immortals? And how many does he have right now?
If the game gets normalized at all, that really
Immortal's basically the best unit in the game.
It's pretty good.
Right?
The Baneling's the best unit. It's been figured out.
Yeah. Well, I think Immortal's better, man.
Oh, well, that's one of the dumber things. That you
How could you say that? Immortal's so good, man.
The Immortal's so good. I think the Immortal's
let's take your
the second
favorite.
best unit.
Let's take your best friend, the Baneling, have an attack an Immortal. Let's see what happens, Artosis. Well, apology accepted.
You don't attack with one Baneling. You attack with enough Banelings.
You have to attack with, I think, exactly 17, and then that Immortal's gone. I'm like,
that's an Archon. Actually, 17.
Is it?
Yeah.
How many Banelings is it to kill an Immortal?
Well, it matters if the shield has been triggered, right?
Oh, that's true, actually.
So, there you go.
How much is it if the shield's been triggered?
Well, are you waiting for the shield to untrigger now that you've triggered it with one Baneling? Or are you
got a
killing
bunch
it
of
while it's
Banelings.
triggered?
You've got as many Banelings are all on a line. And well, it's going to hit it.
Shield eats up 100, right? You already did 15 to it. And so then it eats 100. I can't do this math right now, Tasis. I'll do it later.
We have SOS moving out again with a lot of Stalkers here. And this is kind of weird by stats. Look at this. There's a third Nexus being taken here.
There's a fake Oracle as well.
Yeah.
Doesn't do anything. This is where the real Oracle's flying.
This is
so sick.
Damn, man. SOS is so good.
God.
Dude, he is so good. Like, even if he doesn't win this series, man, I am so impressed with him.
Always.
We talked about this a while back, but it's like, you watch a lot of these guys play, and it's like they've got a scripted song they're playing out, like they're a musician.
Yeah.
But when SOS plays, there really is this like jazz improv feel to it, you know? Like, that's not part of what is scripted in the game, right? It's like, well, now I make the fake Oracle, and then I come in with 2 Oracles that are faked later on. He just sort of looks at the game, he's like, oh, okay, hold on.
He doesn't
Here's how you make it a little bit better.
Yeah. It's a good way to put it, because he's just like, there's just like a gigantic amount of understanding, it seems, for SOS, especially in PvP, where he can do anything. He just knows what can be done, and it's not even like it's almost not even a knowledge thing, more an understanding thing. I know they're kind of related, but
the depth he can see in RTS is phenomenal.
He goes with the flow. The jazz thing is probably the best way to describe it.
Like, he's so impressive. And it's these little things where I'm like, wow, that was probably the smartest thing you could have done. It might have not been necessary, but you really get it.
Yeah.
Okay, so SOS is going to come in from this angle. And I mean, first of all, the fact that Stats took a third Nexus right away to begin with was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, of course this gets shut down.
He needs to do something to try to catch up.
Yeah, he basically took a risk. It was kind of weird that he even made it there. It's like, it almost would have, in my opinion, been better to actually just take the gold base and try to hide it. If you're going to try to take a risk, then take the third base, or they're going to be checking for that anyways, no matter what.
Yeah. Well, I think he's just going to go kill him now. 51 army supply to 24. He's got +1.
Yeah.
He's got Archons, so those sentries are just nothing. What do those 4 sentries do? Guardian Shield, and that's it.
4 Guardian Shields.
Yeah, may as well.
You get a 5th one, you can make the Olympic rings with it. And then lose the game. Yeah, I mean, this should be the beginning of the end, right? SOS just getting his army in position. And we're going to be going into Game 3 in a second here, guys.
Yeah, that's right.
There's the force fields coming down anyways.
Yeah.
GG.
Okay.
Cool.
Some strong plays there by SOS, getting ridiculous amounts of probes. The double Adept, double Stalker opening, that's where he really got it, right? He picked off a couple Stalkers, forced his way through, got the bunch of probes. And from there, Stats had to start cutting corners and wasn't ready for the Oracles. Those killed ridiculous amounts of probes, and he had to take a bunch of risks. And of course, SOS just follows up with a rock-solid play.
Beautifully done there. So, guys, we're going to go to the last game of the day here. What are we at? What's it, 3:36 right now? Still a crazy short day here at GSL.
Yeah, indeed.
Let's hope this one is long and dramatic. Again, you've got the most conservative, standard, textbook, orthodox Protoss stats against SOS, who is completely crazy. He can do anything and everything. Each game of his is a snowflake. Which one's going to win? We're going to find out, guys, because it's going to go on Lost and Found. The game has just now loaded up. Let's go. Last spot here to go to the round of 8. One of these two.
Match 3, fight.
Okay.
Splice. Stats.
Wow. Stats. SOS, who do you think takes it, Tasteless?
I have no idea, man. I actually don't even know who I'm supposed to root for.
Jin Air Green Wings. SOS.
I mean, I
Root for the fans, Tasteless.
root for great games. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
Look, I think SOS, I've always kind of had a real-time strategy man crush on because I'm envious of what he's able to do in the game. He's able to do stuff that, I mean, you just don't see a lot of other players do, right? And he's always been good. He's always been a great player. But, you know, he's kind of already, I mean, don't take this the wrong way, but he's already had his time, right? I mean, he's been the world champion twice. He's proved everybody wrong, too. Everybody was rooting against him the 2 times he had the world championship thing.
Yeah,
it was
that's true.
You know, and he's
That
like,
is
no, I'm actually the best.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, my bad. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah, no, it's fine. I'm going to do this again just so you guys are not confused, you know,
Yeah.
from what happened here. Whereas Stats is like, I mean, it's also badass. Like, if let's say SOS wins this GSL, okay, great story. But on the other side, right, you've got Stats. And, like, Stats is somebody who I look at as just raw, pure hard work.
Yeah.
He just, every time he comes back here, he looks a little bit better. Like, a few percentage points better.
Yeah.
And he's brought something a little bit new, like the fact that he put all these crazy proxies today. The fact that he played around the dynamic of the group and exploited everybody's strengths and weaknesses against each other. And even though he didn't get out first, he's here against SOS and he's come here with a plan. He's already taken one game off of him. So you've got Stats, right? He just finished GSL versus the world. That was an insane finals, one of the craziest things that's ever happened in gaming, right? And he did a great job. I mean, you could see, like, okay, this was actually probably the best Korean to go up against Cyril.
Yeah.
So on some level, I'm very curious to see how much further Stats can go, but SOS is, to me, always this kind of unique character where I'm very much so curious, like, okay, like, he just keeps delivering. He keeps being creative.
Well, if Stats...
That's my non-answer for you.
Okay. Well, you say how far can he go, right? I think that Stats probably goes to the finals if he wins here. Like, think about that, right? He would have to play Zest.
Really?
He'd have to play Zest, and I think both these guys are slightly favored against Zest right now, maybe. Although, I mean, obviously that's a good match. And then it's like against either Mario or Gumiho. Could be either one of those. Who knocked Mario out of GSL vs. the World? With Stats.
That's true. Oh my god, he got it.
He got one in, so he'll lose half as many probes, I guess. But that's still a lot of probes. This is like a bad way to lose PvP, by the way.
This is a very painful way to lose PvP. Okay, so RD3 probes going down. I mean, in mirror matchups, guys, this is a big deal.
Yeah, it is.
And he's going to be able to shade away, right?
You get full scouts and everything, too, right?
Yeah.
5 probe kills, full scoutage. Man, SOS right now going for Robo after his Oracle.
Oh, what?
Oh, my God.
What?
Well,
all right, well,
look at Stats' face for me and tell me what it looks like.
Okay, he doesn't look good.
No.
But SOS, dude, turn around. Look at SOS's face. He looks so focused right now. He's like way more. He's like, oh my god, I might just take this. Like this isn't how he planned to win, but it's happening, right? The depth there. He's like, oh my god, I'm killing workers. Oh my god, this is a mirror matchup, and I'm killing his workers.
It's just so funny too because he just flew in with an Oracle, so you expect, okay, I got to defend against Oracles this whole time. Now there'll probably be 2 Oracles coming in and stuff. Nah, man, it's a Warp Prism.
Yeah,
it's an Immortal. It's all these things.
Okay.
And to be honest, like, if you're making Mortals, Warp Prisms, things like this, Stalkers as stats, and then your opponent has a Warp Prism with an Immortal in it, or 2 Immortals in it, if you don't have Blink or a Stargate, Warp Prism Immortal is the best thing in PvP. It's ridiculous.
It's true.
Well,
it's abusive.
There's no way to kill it. You can't kill it. It doesn't die.
You can manipulate so much with that.
Space and time.
Uh-oh. Stats catches the Oracles. One goes down.
Wow.
Adept's cornered.
Catches those as well. Look at this, just catching everything. Hope he doesn't catch the blue.
I gotta go. That's like
this is so. You know what's funny is like Stats has been wanting to go do a little push over here with Stalkers in the prison with that fancy micro. Oh wow, Nexus starts, so he'll get a cancel on that maybe, but there's already 3 batteries at the top of the ramp of SOS, so it's not like you can ever actually do damage. You're not actually going to kill him. Quite impossible.
So the War Prism's going to look for an opener again here.
SOS is getting his Prism taste. He already has the double Immortal.
So I used to always predict SOS to win everything, and eventually I like watch him.
He's got this game.
I watch him in my older casts and be like, I gotta stop doing that. I mean, like, you know, he doesn't win everything. He hasn't actually won a GSL Godass, and then I'll try to cast this again, and I'm like, look at this. I'm like, why did I ever think SOS was gonna lose anything ever? He's so good.
Yeah.
He's so good.
And,
Tosis, I want him to sign my mouse pad.
Well, bring your mouse pad in.
I can't. I'm too shy.
Oh, okay.
I'll be too wiggly if I talk to him.
I'll do it for you, Taste.
Okay.
Bring your mouse pad. I'll be like, SOS, LOL. This idiot over here, Taste, he wants your...
He's just a big fan.
He's really
of
shy.
We have Oracle still out on the map, so we want to factor that in here because, like, if Stats leaves and those Oracles pop in, they can kill all the workers. Okay, he's actually trying to do that now, but... Oh my god, he arced that so well. Dude, he's so good.
Yeah, he's all right.
He's so good.
Gets out with both.
He actually just did that so perfectly.
And is he actually going to push? I don't think so. Yeah, he's just going to do the. He's just going to do the drop. Oh, this was a good chase down. Look at that. Gets
yep, nicely done. So the War Prism's going to head southbound over here towards the main. That's it's. I'm sorry, it's the Immortals and SOS War Prism, right?
It's the Immortals.
So he's going to come over there, and of course, the battery can't be that helpful with anything with DPS is going to be that high, so he's looping through here.
This is a lot of Stalkers. Look how many Stalkers he has. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. He has so many he can actually force the Immortals to get picked up and he can't drop again.
Yeah. Whoop. Watch this. Whoop. Yeah, that War Prism is a pretty good unit, isn't it?
It's all right.
There's like 10 Stalkers there. He's like, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not even, my heart did not skip a beat there. Okay, I'm not even that worried about it. Let's go back home.
Oh, another Immortal drop coming up. But there's a Phoenix on the way. That's a good counter to this. He's going to have to recall it the second that Phoenix starts attacking, I think.
Okay, Stats coming in here. Keep in mind that the workers are fairly even, but his Stats with like a little bit of a bigger army here. He's going to try to come in here. Can he actually pin this up here? If he takes out these Immortals in the War Prism, that's going to be huge. He does have a Phoenix over here, so the recall has to be used. Nicely done.
Good save. Okay, I think the game going to normalize at least a little bit. Definitely, as you said, Stats has some advantages. Just canceling that Nexus has forced a lot of this to occur. He's got 4 probes. He's got a little bit bigger army. The Oracles have done some, but not quite enough yet. Look at that. He's going into a Dark Shrine. What do you think about that?
I mean, it's very SOS, right? Try to come out with that.
Yeah.
It's kind of the unusual path to take. I always feel like it can be a bit of a gamble, but I feel like when SOS goes DTs, it's a lot less theory and a lot more tactics, you know?
Yeah.
Can you exploit, where the observers are? Does he scout it? Okay, he does see it.
But it's so small, maybe he thinks it's a pylon.
Yeah, he could think it's a pylon for sure. Again, Blizzard, we want the Dark Shrine to be bigger than the Nexus, so we just know for sure.
Yeah.
Okay? Go start that petition now.
Well, yeah. You look at these armies, man, and I guess SOS is up in the Immortal count right now, right? So that's kind of nice.
Yeah, that's...
But 11 Stalkers is... They're still useful to some degree.
Not just a number of the Immortals, but if they can get in the position when the fight starts, right? So... Let's see, I mean, right now they're both powering on 2 bases. It doesn't look like anybody can clearly take down the other player. And it's going to be SOS who initiates the 3rd base first. Is that what this probe's doing?
Might well be. Good scout coming in. Stats continuing that Immortal production. We don't see one for SOS right now. Would like to, though. He does have a slight edge on those upgrades, doesn't he? That +2 actually can make a difference if he gets there.
Okay, here comes the Nexus for Stats. Needs to try to keep up. In fact, your Nexus coming down at virtually the same time. Stats a little bit more momentum here as far as growth goes.
Feedback on the hallucinated Phoenix. Love it.
So now it's not going to be just Immortals and Mass. It's going to be Archons here as well. Charge about to finish over here for Stats.
Yeah, these two are pretty close right now.
Yep.
Still anyone's game.
I mean, these guys basically fighting over that last spot, to move on. Kind of crazy. Again, guys, we're going to eliminate one of them. Looks like SOS now pushing out. Is this a wise decision here? Now, he can force the army to relocate with this Oracle coming through here. This is going to be a little bit troublesome. But it doesn't look like Stats is budging. I think he's already seen that the Oracle coming in could telegraph an attack over here to the front. So he's just going to go ahead and reorganize.
Yeah, SOS, he has his +2 right now, and he's got a good Immortal count, but it doesn't seem like he can quite attack in yet.
I think that was the good decision to actually pull out there.
Yeah. I think if they both just keep macroing like this, like, Stats is just so on top of his macro. Like, look at this. He's keeping a really big, sizable army.
Well, you saw that Oracle come in, and Stats didn't flinch at all. Okay, he actually has to back up. Oh.
Yeah, you got
the Guardian Shield and the Runaway.
Yeah.
That's when things are intense. Okay, so Stats is just inching forward. See another Warp incoming here. Now, Weapons level 2 is about to finish here for Stats. And when the armies are right next to each other, that's actually pretty big.
Yeah.
Oh my God, SOS almost dives. Okay, we had Warp in there, and then he canceled.
Yeah.
The position, is Stats gonna go for it? It's always, the defender always has a little bit of an edge here.
Yeah.
The Archon arc is really nice right now.
Some good micro here by Stats. Picking up.
But Stats has almost Archons in the back.
Yeah.
So they can't really be utilized here.
I find it crazy that he's trying to attack up that ramp.
I know. Well, this is not normal.
He has more units, but I think that with the ramp there, it's just so tough.
Okay, Stats moves further forward here.
It's so funny how many Stalkers he has and he doesn't have Blink.
Yeah. So SOS is going to try to defend at the third base, but I think Stats is actually going to go a little bit further north. Yeah. Well, I think with the rock situation down there below the third base, it's like, why would you even try to deal with that? He's going to go find another avenue.
He wants to be in the wide open right now very badly.
Okay, but this is also a serious area to commit into. Well, suddenly, SOS is on the low ground.
Yeah, this is no good. I feel like I'm watching Blackpink all over again. All right, here we go. He pops up here. We're going to have to see some good micro with this Warp Prism.
Not all of Stats' army is fighting SOS's army. The Warp Prism micro is pretty good here.
Yeah, the Immortals dealing so much damage from SOS. Their shields have not even been triggered. The first one finally does get so. And SOS, is he going to hold? I think he is, isn't he?
Well, the Zealots are coming in the front, which means the Immortals are not targeting the Stalkers, so actually Stats wins this.
And he loses all those probes during this battle.
Damn.
Like
pretty crazy takedown here from Stats, to be honest.
Well, this really changes the layout of this round of 8, I got to tell you.
Yeah. Well, if there's anybody that could have beaten Stats, it would have been SOS. So to see this elimination here, beautifully done, Stats. Fast track to the finals of this tournament, I think.
Maybe. It's never so easy, but he's got both the previous finalists on his side of the bracket. Still, a great showing here by Stats to get out.
Damn. You can see Stats actually coming over to SOS. Oh, all right. Handshake fail there.
Yeah. And another of the Jin Air Green Wings falls in the decider match. Of course, they do have 2 players in that round of 8 still.
Yep.
Splice today, though. They are the team.
Bad beat here for SOS. Stats, as Mugatu says, he's so hot right now.
Well, it's been so hot for so long.
All right, guys, we're going to have this interview with Stats, see how he's feeling now that he is our last guy to escape to the round of 8.
또 한 번 김유진 선수를 잡아내고 마지막 8강 진출자가 됐습니다. 스플라이스 김대엽
He's
선수
beaten SOS again, one more time. He's gone to the quarterfinals. It's Splice Stats, congratulations. He says thank
정말
you.
축하드립니다. 마지막 세트 2번의 사도난입으로 끝난 줄 알았습니다. 그 세트 승리 소감 들어볼게요.
일단 두 번째 세트 때
Everybody was worried you were going to lose that game after the
네.
adept got in your base.
너무 허무하게 져가지고 세 번째 세트는 절대
Yeah, the way I lost in game 2, I was pretty stressed out. So
네.
before I went to the third map,
한 마리가 들어와가지고
I was honestly like
또 큰 피해를
pretty
져가지고
nervous. I was really just telling myself I'm not allowed to let anything like that happen. Then the adept got in, so that was
네.
overall just really scary for me.
다 하니까
And then I thought when the adept got in, I thought, oh my god, okay, now I'm behind. This is
네, 그럴 때마다 참 김대엽
this is bad,
선수의
but I just said, all right, just keep playing, keep doing your best.
같습니다.
Ultimately, you pulled through.
생각해보면 오늘 위기가 많았지만 이뤄낸 진출이에요. 최종전도 아슬아슬했고
So many critical moments in
전태양
that game.
선수에게 패배한
But now
것도
here
좀
you are,
많이
you're in the
아쉽습니다.
quarterfinals,
전태양
you've
선수와의
advanced.
경기 어떠셨나요?
일단 첫 번째 세트
You lost the winner's match against TY. What was your whole take on that series?
흐름이 저한테 운이 좋게 흘러가는 거예요. 첫 번째 세트
Yeah,
때
even from game 1
센터 쪽에
against TY,
네.
팩토리
I felt like I was
반응로
pretty
간
lucky.
거를 반응로를 빨리 발견해서 빨리 깨면서 그러면서 태양이 빌드를 꼬이기 시작을 했고
I noticed he
두
was
번째 세트도
repeatedly doing proxies.
좋게 서치가 되면서
네, 그게 운이 좋게
And then the
서치하신
second
거예요.
map,
네,
I started-
그게 원래는
I spotted the proxy tech build. I got kind of lucky there.
네.
Are you saying that's just luck?
했었는데
Yeah, actually I do. I think that was a lot more luck
대럭을
on my
짚고
part.
있더라고요. 그래가지고 운이 이거 승자전에서 2대0으로 쉽게 올라가.
I didn't really mean to send my probe that way, so I mean when I
태양이
grazed by that, I was really surprised.
만만치 않았어가지고
네.
그래가지고 네, 최종전까지 갔고 네 그랬었던
But
것
also, I
같아요.
just want to say, I think TY
아니,
prepped
저는
really hard.
사실
He's a really
그
good player.
경기에서 전태양
I was very
선수의
impressed with
전진 위치를 너무 쉽게 찾으시기에 그 전 경기를 보면서 아 전태양 선수의 뭔가 이런 동선이나 이런
While we were watching your
계획하고
games,
있었나 보다.
you-
와 전진의 면역이 됐나 보다. 클래스인가
You
이런
spotted
생각을
every
했었거든요.
proxy
근데 그게
location.
그냥
For
운이었다고요?
TY, we thought you must have been analyzing him so hard.
그렇게 생각하시니까.
But you're now, you're saying it's all luck. What's the deal with that?
네. 아 이렇게 전태양
Scary, please.
선수에게 아쉬운 패배를 하고 오늘 최종전으로 올라가게 됐습니다. 중요한 무대에서마다 전태양 선수에게 발목을 잡히고 있는 건 혹시 아시나요?
네, 그제
Whenever you have a very important match,
네.
태양이하고 이렇게
against TY, you always are claiming it's luck.
네.
알고 있었어요.
Yeah, everybody's been
전태양
telling me
선수
that too.
이 내부의 적에게 좀 약한 걸까요? 전
제가요?
KT의 네, 스플라이스에 이어지는 그런 선수인데 좀 잘 아는 측근에게 좀 약한 건지.
So,
글쎄요.
it seems like you-
저는
It seems like you sometimes are weak against your teammates.
만약
You know,
측근한테 약한 거면
Honestly, I actually would just say I think TY is a better player than me. I don't know if it has much to do with the fact that we're teammates.
네.
네, 측근인데.
네.
If I'm weak against my teammates,
그건 아니다. 안 그래도 얘기 드리려고 했습니다. 주성
If I'm weak
선수와
against my teammates, I hope I meet
엄청난
Zest in the
풋풋전을
quarterfinals.
하겠네요. 풋풋전 팬들에게 어떤 모습 보여주실 생각이신가요?
사실
we're having high expectations for your PvP going up against Zest.
후전 하기 싫어가지고 1등으로 올라가고
So before I come to the
네.
studio, I was thinking I want to avoid PvP.
진짜 어떻게 하다 보니까 이렇게
I was actually hoping to get out of the group first, but
네.
looks like I'm stuck doing PvP now.
후전
The games weren't really going as I expected anyways. I guess I'm just going to have to train hard for PvP
준비 잘
and try to map out Zest well.
네.
Anyways,
주성
though, I'm
선수가
confident
김대엽
PvP,
선수를
so
원하기도
should be alright.
했는데 이동영 선수도 사실 김대엽 선수를 원했거든요. 간절하게. 왜 그럴까요? 무슨 사연이 있으신가요?
사연이라기보다는
Leenock also mentioned that he wanted to face you in the quarterfinals. What's your take on Leenock?
GSL 예선이나 온라인 매치나
So in general,
만났다 하면 졌거든요. 그래가지고 동료애가 지금
if I play on the ladder online tournaments,
네.
Leenock actually beats me all the time.
올라가서
네.
So I'm sure he's got a lot of confidence against me.
네.
그렇게 안 돼가지고
I wanted to make it out of the group and then face Leenock and put him in his place.
좀 혼내라고 전해줘야 될 것 같아요.
네, 나도 만나고 싶었다
Teach him a
그런
lesson.
말씀이신 것 같은데요. 자,
But I guess I
팬분들께서
won't have that opportunity
GSL
now.
월드 결승을 정말 아쉬워하고
I'll just have to
계십니다.
tell TY to teach him a
팬들에게
lesson
한마디
for me.
부탁드릴게요.
Anything you want to say to your fans?
GSL GSL 더월드 결승 갈 줄 몰랐어요.
네,
그냥 하다 보니까 어쩌다
I didn't expect to make it to the finals in GSL versus the world.
그래도 준우승이라는 성적도 어떻게 보면은
It really motivated me.
그리고 저는
But I say getting runner-up in GSL versus the world is still an accomplishment.
노력할 거니까 네 여기가 끝이
I think there's always still room for me to grow and improve.
보여드리겠습니다.
So this is not the
네,
end.
알겠습니다. 다시
Keep
한번
watching me. I'm going to
8강
keep bringing
진출
great
축하드립니다.
results. And I'm always bringing my best effort.
이렇게 8강 마지막 진출자
Alright.
스플라이스
Okay.
김기엽 선수를
That was actually
만나봤는데요.
a great
오늘
interview.
경기 최종
Yeah.
정리까지 확인해
That's
보겠습니다.
definitely one of our
Stats.
awesome personalities here.
Developing his interview skills there as well.
Indeed. Some decider matches, both with 2-1 victories here. Splice with 2 players advancing that round of 8. Pretty sick.
Cool, man. Here we go. This is it. These are the final 8 players.
Yeah, look at that round of 8.
I will take that.
Damn, Maru Gumiho, Zest Stats.
Wait.
We have Nebrogue.
Did you feel like a little bit of freedom? Does everybody feel a little bit of freedom? Oh, that's because Neeb, an American, is in the final.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That could be a very good match. I'm looking
For
forward
a
to
second, I almost said George Washington. I'm like, oh no, I meant the first great American StarCraft 2 player. Not the first American president.
Yeah.
Is in the final 8. And Lennox here, that's so cool. Lennox is the guy
Yeah.
that we were, you know, he's kind of like a Keen, and normally where I'm like, well, he's good, but he's not going to get that deep. And now he's kind of killing it.
The only Zerg up at Rogues level?
The Lenoctopus himself.
Yeah. Well, that will be
Look at Neeb.
next Wednesday.
Neeb looking at me in that picture. I think everybody watching this, everybody in Twitch chat just got pregnant with that Neeb photo right there.
Oh my God.
Yeah. He's looking great. And Rogue, oh my God. he
Rogue
might
and
actually win
TY
this whole
wore the
thing.
same shirt today.
Yeah.
What's going on?
And Lennox saying, quiet.
Quiet, tasteless.
Shut up, tasteless. Guys,
So-
this was a kind of crazy day today. We had a ton of proxies. We never have more proxies
Than that.
than that. You never have. Usually, when the proxy happens, we go, "Oh, this is so crazy!" It's
Yeah.
like every game, someone was proxying somebody.
It was a crazy day.
Cool results. Very exciting to see. Stats move on here. Too bad the SOS is out, but dude, people are pretty good at StarCraft right now.
They certainly are. This round of 8 is going to be insane. Like all the matchups are really, really, really good. I
Yeah.
feel like every matchup has potential to go both ways,
Yeah.
and that just makes it so exciting.
If you are in the studio, by the way, we have giveaways, so don't leave. We have, keep your tickets. We have keyboards and mouse pads. I actually don't know what we're giving away, but we're giving away something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of great stuff, I'm sure.
And that's all the time we have, guys. Thank you for joining us. We will see you in the next GSL Code S. We love you. Have a good morning, afternoon, or night, wherever you are.
You fall, rise and you fall. Rise and you fall.
Game activated.
There's a place at the end of the
2018 GSL Season 3 Rock Shear.